Hey guys, so today I had the third ultrasound basically to see if I was having a miscarriage or not. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I wanna tell you how much I love you. This week, the baby looked exactly the same size, so no growth, even from the first ultrasound. So no growth in those 2 weeks at all, and there was no heartbeat today. So she said that for sure it's a miscarriage, and we kind of already knew that's what the case would be, so today wasn't as devastating. I don't know if it's because I cried my eyes out last night and got it all out and I'm okay for a while, but I'm okay with it, at least as of today. It's still hard, and it still really sucks, but what can I do, really? I don't know if we're going to be able to get any answers or not, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just have the attitude of whatever. Maybe it's frustration, maybe it's that I'm becoming heartless, I don't know. I felt like up until today, there were a couple times where I figured out how to shut off my feelings and just pretend that I didn't have any. And that's what it seemed like, because I didn't really feel sad, but I didn't feel happy, so I was just kind of blah. But then I did end up breaking down, so I knew that wasn't the case. I think I just let it all out in a ginormous tantrum, and then I'm okay for a few days, and then I break down again, and then I'm okay for a few days. So I think that's kind of my way of dealing with it. So anyway, today I'm okay, apparently. So we went in, we had that ultrasound, and then she talked to us a little bit about our options again. We decided that we do want to have the baby tested to see if there is anything they can do. At least to prevent further ones. I don't know exactly what it tells you when they test the baby. I should probably look that up. They gave me a handout about it at the fertility center, and I spilled soda on it, so I didn't get to read it. But I'm sure they have all the information online. It's a company called Natera that the fertility center uses to do those tests. And I called them, and the normal price to have that done is $799. So when I called the first time, I called to find out how much it would be if insurance didn't cover any of it. And so she told me it was $799 without insurance. And then I called my insurance company to see if they would cover it. That specific test would be covered, but it's only for participating providers or facilities or whatever the case is. And so I found out basically that they're not participating. But then when I called Natera back, they said that the $799 is only if you don't have insurance at all. And since I do have insurance, even if they're not going to cover it, they'll only charge us $95 and then write off the rest. So that's good news if that's true. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up getting an $800 bill in the mail. And they're located in California, so I don't even know if there's going to be any shipping costs or anything. Another one of my tests ended up having $82 in shipping. So that sucked. But I don't know. I figure whatever will help us get answers is kind of worth it, but $800 is still a lot. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case, because I'm going to be living off top ramen if that's, and I love top ramen, but I don't really want to be eating it every day because I'm legitimately poor. So that's that. And then as far as the actual procedure, since we are going to have the baby tested, I figured having another D&C would be better, just because they can collect the tissue for me and have that sent for testing, and I don't have to collect it myself. I feel like that's really traumatic to have to go through. But if we weren't going to have the testing done on the baby, then I probably would have had them write me a prescription for the medication that forces it to happen, basically, just because I don't really want to go through another surgery. But at this point, I think that's the best option, just because, one, like I said, the tissue thing, I don't want to have to worry about that, and I'm pretty sure that that would just totally mess me up. So I know for sure I didn't want to do that, at least not because we're gonna want to save it, but also I think it's easier because I don't have to really go through more pain than necessary. And maybe that's selfish, but I really don't want to be stuck in the house for a few days basically having labor pains, and then waiting for it to happen. So I just decided that I'm going to have another surgery, and this will be my third one. So they told me after 3 is when it gets riskier, but because I'm not super far along, it's not as risky because they don't have to use so many tools, and I guess it's just easier because there isn't as much in there to take out. But yeah, so that's the case. I'm scheduled for that surgery this Thursday morning. So Thursday at 10:30, I'll go in and have that surgery done. They said the procedure only takes about 4 minutes to do, but when I asked today when they scheduled me, they said I would probably be there from 30 to 60 minutes, just, I guess, getting prepped and making sure I'm okay. So I'll go Thursday morning and have that done. I want to document that as much as possible too, just to, I don't know, maybe laugh at myself later because I'm always groggy. It'll be different this time though, because the first 2 times I had it done at a hospital and they put me under general anesthesia. This time I'll just be under conscious sedation, so I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to be like. She kind of explained it a little bit to me, kind of be like half awake, I guess. I don't know. She said that I would probably feel cramping, and I'm just kind of curious to see what that's going to be like. But yeah, so most likely I'll post another update after that, so we'll see how I feel. I already told my supervisor that I'm not going to be there on Thursday, and I might not be there on Friday. So it'll be a really long weekend for me to be able to recover and feel better before I have to go back to work. But I might go back to work on Friday just because I might feel okay and I just sit all day. I might not be able to get very much work done, but it's better than sitting here at home and driving myself crazy thinking about things that I might not think about if I'm at work and at least getting paid to be there. So right now that's the plan. Well, the sucky part about all of this is I still feel gross. I still feel nauseous. I still, just feel really tired. So my body doesn't even know that anything is wrong. And that's the part that scared me about waiting for it to happen on its own, without the help of medicine or anything, because my first miscarriage, I went in for my first ultrasound at 11 weeks, and for a whole month, nothing was happening inside there, but my body didn't realize that something was wrong. So who knows how long it will take my body to actually figure out that nothing's happening and for it to happen on its own. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to feeling normal again and not feeling sick every day. I'm looking forward to losing weight again because, as my husband would say, this has been my fat week, but I'm pretty sure it's been more like a fat 2 months. I pretty much have gained back all the weight that I lost. I lost about 15 pounds a couple of months ago. So I'm looking forward to being healthy again also, and just being able to get out and do things. The weather should be cooling off in a couple of weeks, I hope, so that'll be a lot better. I'm not looking forward to winter, but anyway, that's the update from this ultrasound that I had this morning. You would think that everything is fine, just the way that I am, and maybe I'm just in denial. I don't know what the case is, but for some reason I feel okay about it, and maybe it's just that God is answering my prayers and giving me comfort. I don't know, but I feel okay. I mean, I'm still kind of bummed, but I don't know. So that's it. I will update you guys once I go in on Thursday, and we'll see how that goes. That'll probably be another hot mess video. I'll probably look like crap. But, oh well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.